point here. Q, P, and Q, R. That is incorrect. Let me show you. Some are like, oh yes, I have it. No, watch, let me show you. Same letter, same point. Same letter, same point. Really important. In tonight's descriptors, when you see the same letter, it is the same point. So if you have that, start erasing. Okay, now, correct. There's one of three ways that this is basically interpreted. It could be, you could have something like this, QP and QR. It doesn't matter which way, which Q and R faces. That's called a straight angle. Some of you might have hinged it this way into this kind of an angle. Some of you might have hinged it with the big fat wide angle. Which end is R and P doesn't matter. Okay? All right. How many of you did a straight angle? This one, this first one. Okay, if you didn't, write it down, please. I want you to see all three. This is called, when it's hinged at a common point, this is called a straight angle because it's straight. Yes, sir? Mm-hmm. How many of you drew kind of a smaller angle, like this, something like that? Okay, that has a fancy name. An angle less than a corner is called acute. And I say it like just like that because it's a cute little angle. Say acute. Cute means less than 90. Less than 90. Cute little angle. Okay? Anybody know what a big fat angle is? Yes? Yes? Say it just acute. No, it's a big fat angle, so you want to sound big. Obtuse. Okay, like you're a linebacker or something. Okay? All right. No offense if I have a linebacker. You guys are wonderful. You're amazing. Obtuse. Okay, so these are the three kinds of angles you should be familiar with so far. Now, when it comes to angles, there's two things I'd like you to get in the habit of doing, and that is tracing and sweeping. Trace and sweep. Say it. Trace and sweep. This is what I mean. For example, this little, that looks like a greater than or less than sign, that actually means angle. So we're going to trace and sweep angle MNL. MNL, just like this. Let me pick up my pen here. And MNL, ready? Put your pen on M. You're going to go dot to dot. Go to N. Go to L. Trace and sweep. Get in the habit of physically sweeping angles. Trace and sweep. Okay, let's do the next one. I and K. Ready? Start at I. Go to N. Go to K. Trace and sweep. You do the next two. Go. Maybe use squiggles or shading or dots or something to differentiate. Okay, take a look up here. You should have those two big wide angles. How many of you traced and swept those correctly? Raise your hand. Excellent job. Okay, now we're going to go through a little exercise. I have some grammar. What you just point, line, ray, segment, plane. That's your alphabet in geometry. English language has 26 letters. We only have 5 letters. Now, how do these letters go together? That's called our grammar. Look at this page. You want to fill out these grammar points. This is how things fit together. Okay, so collinear. Frozen. That's not good for you guys. Sorry about that. Frozen still? No, not frozen. Okay, ready? Collinear means on the same line. All right, let's do a little practice here. I'm going to work this one with you. Now, a couple things that are helpful here. One, read this first, what I call finger track and read. I want you to put your finger on the paper right there. Put your finger at that dot. Now, with your finger, I'd like you to track it across the words and read them out loud at the same time. Ready, go. Okay, so that's your first line of tactic. When I say finger track and read, I want your finger or your pencil physically on the paper. You do that so your eyeballs don't skip over stuff accidentally. Second thing is I would take and read this in chunks. So I would read it one sentence at a time and deal with it one sentence. For example, points STU are collinear and coplanar on plane G. So I have a plane G. And I have 3 points that are on the plane and on the same line. So another tactic is to pull out key words. So I have a line, I'm on the plane, and my points are S, T, and U. Make sense? All right. Then what I recommend you do, when you account for all the details, so you kind of read it again, make sure you haven't left anything out, which we have. Now, you cross stuff out. That tells your brain, I'm done with that. How many of you, if you see several sentences in a word math problem, you get overwhelmed? You may get overwhelmed? Okay. So that whole crossing stuff out helps your brain not hit that overwhelmed feeling. Okay, then we have here Ray TQ. Oh, there's that T again. Guess what? Same letter, same point. Ray TQ. So I have TQ. It's a ray. TQ creates an angle STQ. There's your angle. Trace and sweep. Cross it out. Then it says segment LM intersects line ST at point U. So segment LM at point U, I have a segment, so it's no arrows, at point U. Cross it out. And that's how you interpret these. So break it down. Finger track read, break it down one piece at a time. Are we clear? Okay, I need front row people. I need you to scoot your desks up about 2 tiles. Back row people, I need you to push yourselves back about 2 tiles. That's the reason why. Okay, ready? Front row, swing around. I want you to face head to head with the person behind you. Okay, so second row, stay put. Let's see, you guys are going to be kind of the exception. You turn, swap. Jeff, you turn. Okay? All right, no, you don't turn. Okay, front row, turn around, head to head. Okay? Second row, stay put. You all go forward. Okay, ready? Third row, turn around, face behind you. You guys want your desk head to head. Head to head. Head to head. I have audio loud. Okay. Okay, and you alrighty, guys. Turn the page until you see round 1. Round 1. Jeff, have you guys? Yeah, you don't turn. You turn. Okay, find round one. Okay, what's going to happen? That'll be facing the screen. There's going to be a descriptor up for in a moment. You dictate. Drawers, under round one, you are going to draw what you hear. Ready? Okay, dictators, you dictate. Drawers, you draw. Ready and go. Dictators, start dictating. So drawers, round one. You are dictating. You keep listening. You are not. Okay, you are dictating that. You bring it. Okay? Okay, do not elaborate. Dictators, you can only read what's on the screen. Yeah. Yes. What have you been doing, Trent? Making some... Oh, wow. That's very creative, Trent. That's very creative. Well, then you can tell. Okay. Ready? Drawers, turn around. Let's see how well we did here. Drawers, turn around. It says draw a plane. W, X, Y, Z. Take a look. Now, it does not matter where you start that W. What does matter is you must go either clockwise or counterclockwise in your lettering. So it's W, X, Y, and Z. With a coplanar line, PQ. So on the plane and a line, you have PQ. Must have arrows. Doesn't matter how it's tilted. Goodbye, goodbye. PQ is intersected by a segment, LM, at B. So you have LM. And no arrows this time at point B. Okay? Then it says, draw a ray BK inside angle QBL. It's like, where's QBL? So you trace it. QBL. So there's your angle. So BK should be somewhere inside that angle. Okay? QBL. QBL. There it is. Then draw a non-coplanar ray, so off the plane, starts with R, V is towards the arrow. Anybody nail that with all those details? Okay, excellent, that's excellent. Ready? Okay, revenge. Swap feet. Okay. Okay, dictator, start dictating. Alrighty, guys, wrap up that description. Alrighty, guys, put you out of your misery here. Okay, plain Q. Here we go. So you got a plain Q going on here. For collinear and coplanar. Linear means on the same what? Collinear. On the same? Collinear. Thank you. So you got a line on the plane. E, F, G, H. Then you have line T intersecting EH. Miss Wade, what happened to all the other points? You only need 2 points to name the entire line. I don't have to call that line EFGH. I can call it EF, call it FG, call it GH, doesn't matter. Okay, then I have a line T intersecting that line at G. So I got through G. I have a T line, lowercase cursive by the arrow. Okay, cross that out, we're good right there. Then it says draw a coplanar FJ, here's that same F, to make an angle JFH. So it doesn't matter which way it angles, but here's the J, and then I have JFH right there, JFH, like so. Then it says, that's good right there. And then we have draw a non-coplanar segment, so off the plane, anywhere, RS. Okay, that was not an imagination, that was harder. How many actually got it? Got it, that was harder. Okay, round 2, switch. No, that's round 1. Ready? Next blank spot. Dictator, start dictating, go.
Intersecting another plane.
Hey, dictators, you may not help.
We're an hour behind. draw or intersecting another plane.
Alrighty, guys, take a look up here. Let's see. Okay, it says draw a plane cats. So one of the really important things here, you must be very careful that your letters go in order, either clockwise or counterclockwise. No, I call it Z formation kind of letters, so it's C, A, and around you go T, S. Okay, that's cats. Okay, you could have gone the other way, perfectly fine. Then we have another plane, cake. Remember, same letter, same point? See that? Same letter, same point. C-A-K-E. Because, and they intersect at plane, line, A, leg, AC. You actually have a line there. Anybody get that? You actually hinge at AC. Okay, that's impressive, guys. Impressive. Swap last time. Swap last time. Hey, Travis. Travis. Go! All right, guys ready? Yes? No? Yes? Okay, so draw a plane V. So we have a plane V here. Some sort of V thing going on here. Okay, and it should be in the upper right-hand corner with a coplanar ray GH. So on the plane, we have, it's GH. So G is the end point, and H is towards the arrow. Doesn't matter which way it turns, so goodbye there. Then it says draw a non-coplanar line. That means it's not on the plane, NM, but it intersects ray GH at G. So something's going on here at G. So how do you have something intersecting a plane but not on the plane? It's a 3D. It's 3D. So technically, to draw this, yeah, it certainly is. To draw this, you should have done, to do this absolutely properly, is it a segment? No, it's a line. You should have dots. Dots. Dots to show N, M, to show 3D-ish. Anybody get close there? Okay, all right, guys. Rotate, back around. No, I mean, sorry, straighten up the chair. Rotate the desk forward, please.